Testing. Testing. Sounds okay. Should we play a game of Killer? One more round of Nemesis. Where is Nemesis hiding? Can't see him. There he is. One more round of this. One more round of this. Let's do it. What's the Killer Tome thingy? Reverend, which is okay. I had planned to stream today several times, but things kept coming up. And then I kind of dropped it and said, nah, it's 11 o'clock, I haven't really had the time to relax. And at that point I didn't feel like streaming, so I just put on a James Bond movie. Hello, Eposi. I put on, I've started from Dr. No again, and this time I watched number 2, which is From Russia with Love. And I loved those movies growing up. I watched them all the time. And I just felt since they're on Netflix now, I'm just gonna, go through them. Why not, right? Yeah, Pussy wrote something there. Let me see what he is writing. How are you? You're streaming late tonight. I didn't expect that. Oh, no, yeah. I was gonna stream earlier, but I just kept coming stuff up. So I postponed it, and I thought I was gonna postpone it till tomorrow, but no, it just felt like it. I thought about going to bed, but I don't feel that tired right now, so I feel like playing a couple of games. And how are you? You're up late as well, Pussy. Two party streamers. We are playing Nemesis. I got a Pussy's doing great. Very sleepy. Oh, yeah, no problemo. You go to bed when you must. I'm just gonna. I just feel like playing a couple of games. We'll probably take one killer and then a couple of survival games, and then say that's about it. I'm guessing. And Nemesis, I got a taste for Nemesis again since the 2v8. Since he was there with 4 zombies. He's kind of fun to play, and it's mostly because of the zombies, I think. It's just fun to play. Well, somebody's. I hit none of them. And again, none of them. Oh my lord, I'm so bad. That time I hit somebody. Okay. I think they're finishing this thingy here. Can't hit anyone. Where's the thingy? Is there one here? Yeah, there's one right there. And then I'm gonna secure this. Hello. Can't hit them yet. Okay, they're both here. Did not hit her there again. There. And I am busy in game. Can't hit anyone. Okay. Let's kick this. Let's get control of the one upstairs again. There we are. Someone's going all the way over there. Shall we go for it? Why not? Keep people busy. Somebody's been flashlighted over there. Can I get up this way? Don't know where they're doing there. How did he escape there? Oh, he went down the stairs, of course. He went down the stairs, of course. That's where I lost. That's where I lost. She went that way. There we are. Then there's a hook problem. Where would I find the hook? I'm just gonna go downstairs. Just gonna go downstairs. There's one generator, I can live with that. He's dead on hook. That makes it a little bit difficult for them. That makes it a little bit difficult for them. Shouldn't have done that. Let me see. They're there. Zombies here show good information on them. They're going around that way. Do you see that? They're going around. Somebody's here though. Couldn't hit him. Let's just go for the hit here. There we are. Went up that way. Shall we go underneath him? Let's go here, see where it goes. Where did he go? Oh, he went back that way. Somebody's here. There she. There she is. Where they are they? All the way out there. Chasing him this way. He's going this way. There he is. He's going upstairs. Which way is he gonna go after upstairs? Our way. I just need to hit him once. That was lucky. Not a DC rip. I'm not sure I understand what that means. DC disconnect. Very well. That was a nice game. I hope they had fun as well. And shall we jump into a survival game? We might as well. Oh, a little bit of bonus there. Let's see what the survivor tome is. Item of interest. Escape the trial. Very rare item or better. Okay. Thank you very much, Pussy. I think Nemesis is a fun character to play. I need to be a little bit better with the whip. I think I missed like the first 2-3 whip hits there, but then it started picking up. It's just technique, and you have to know the distance also, and level it up quickly. Once it gets to level 3, yeah, you can really start abusing it a little bit if you keep everybody infected. And the zombies like buy you time and give information and disrupt the plans of the survivors. Yeah. Yeah, those are the best add-ons for most of the pro players. I just like the zombies so much. I put on the zombie add-ons, so the zombies walk really fast, and then I put on perks also that make the generators, when you work on generators, to generate more noise, which alerts the zombies. So it's like a combo thingy to get the zombies to be a real nuisance. See here? What's this little thingy? How did he see me? I wonder. He must have had the little the starter thingy, right? Little pursuer. Yeah. So he knew I was up there somewhere, and he just went for it. Good on him. Let's see what kind of ability he has. If he is little Pursuit, he at least has one other. He circles back to Hook. She plays it good. And the two others are on generators. They're playing it great, these two survivors. It's probably the one where he sees people when he opens lockers. See, he looks around there, right? So if you're close to lockers, the question becomes, do we heal or not? She's so fast. One pop is gonna come there. He's chasing Louis, so we stick to this one, I think. And play it safe, don't go for great. Just go for standard, good skill checks here. Play it safe. You're 2 on the Chen. Don't ruin it for the other person. That's a regular one. Here's another Chen. We'll just get the sound going, just so people know it's there. Unlocking this one, see if I find another box. Or a medkit or something. There's a medkit, that's a green one. Let's take the green one, we'll go back for our box later. I need to escape with that box. I can go rescue. One, two, three, heal ski. Going straight back to Jen. We need to work. Still need 3. That's tall order. This is a good group and a good killer. We've got our work cut out for us. She's in basement. That's not so good. You can see close to. Thing is, he saw him. He's gonna go straight for him again. So that generator there that he's working on, she's still there. She's finished though now. So the question becomes, does she go after the hook or not? She stands there a little bit. I think she goes after hook. No. I think I stay here. I stay on it. It's a long run, I know. It's a long run. But the trade-off is that we get this gen and we're down to 1, and he's only got 3 hooks so far. I'll go for the far off hook now. I should have perhaps picked up my thingy, but so be it. I'll take one of the far off hooks now. I don't know if I can find them easily. She's taking care of the hook upstairs, but the hook and the little thingamajig is. Oh, where is that one? Is upstairs. That's the one I'm hearing. I think he's here. He's coming this way. He's just chasing her still. Let's go here. That was a nice one. We're doing nicely here. My hits are getting. That really cost him a lot, that losing that chase, and he lost hers as well. And we're working. Tirelessly working, and he's got too many gens to concentrate on. Gonna pop. Which way do we go? He goes that way, which means I go this way. Now the question becomes, is he still on us? And another question is, I need to get that toolbox sword here. Will he come this way? Yes, he will. Oh, no one escapes death. I did not think of that. What I, of course, wanted was the toolbox, which is there to escape with. That's why I waited. Typically, I do go straight away, but I risked it there. Others, no one escapes that thing. They're searching for it. They're searching for it. He hasn't seen anyone yet, but he's circling back, right? Oh, he found it. He found it. Will he be able to get it? It's gonna be close. She dropped it because his terror radius came close. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. You need to go for it. Before rescue. Before rescue. There we go. He's not going around it. You guys get that. I should have just left the game, I guess, and said, I don't mind the tome. Or I should have exchanged before I opened, or I should have, could have. If I had changed before I opened, he would have got me before I left the game. I guess I should have guessed. I am drinking a Faroese beer called Ferjabjór. It's not a strong beer. It's like a pilsner. Yeah, I don't mind getting killed. It was a fair end game thingy. He went so directly for me at the gate there that he didn't look like he was, hey, I'm gonna chase somebody else, right? It was more, I'm gonna try to get a hit in. Which he did, which cost me. Stupid. And that was a good group. I shouldn't have put them in a spot where they had to save me there. I should have played better. That's sort of group who outskills me. I'm eating some chips. I should show you if you want to see. Let's see if we can get the camera working. These are the chips. They're extremely strong, extremely spicy. That's a Danish chips brand. I don't know if Chili Klaus has sponsored these. I don't think so. Usually, when he has sponsored something, it says his name on it. But he's like a famous chili guy in Denmark. And he's friends with Hot Ones chili guy. They've done some videos together. Anyways, he's released a couple of. Sorry about that. Oh, these are so spicy. Anyways, they released a couple of spicy things in Denmark. Here comes the ghoul. He has seen me. Such a strong killer ghoul. I don't know how to play against him. I think. Or I usually just run and this is my classic start. I'm always down before the first gen. All other players, they seem to get the chase to last until the first gen. I don't know why he tries to carry me to some hook that's far off. I guess it's like one of those special hookies. This time I guess he gets me to it. Well, now you should go for it. No, I didn't want to go for it. Okay. So stay away from that area, I guess, where the special hookies are. But now suddenly that chase got us a generator. Almost two, but he did break up that one. But he's gonna have to work hard to keep it broken, which will give us that one. Now, do we heal or not? Does he come back or not? No, he's on Leon. Why did she drop the generator? Or has she started over again? It's a bit weird. I'm gonna go help her with hers. Oh, he's going over there, which means I'll go this way. I think I'll take that box up there and then that generator. Regular medkit, nothing special, but we can start working. There's a box over there, and of course there's one in the basement. Or a chest, I should say. We had a discussion in class today. So we call a cupboardy kind of thing that hangs on the wall. We use the same word for that as a closet, so we call it a closet. And so in school we've got the telephone, a telephone box for the students' phones, and so we call that box in Faroese the telephone closet kind of thingy. So when I, of course, In my head, when I'm an English teacher, I translate the things we say into English. I just translate it automatically too. I translate it automatically too. This time I'm gonna go this way. Because he was expecting me to go the other way. I think this time he has dropped me. Oh, he's coming back now. This time I'm not shy using those because I've already got a hook. Oh, that was nice. He's got bamboozle. Second hook for me. I need to stay safe now. Is she in a closet here? Or that girl? Yes, she is. Smarty pants. We'll run upstairs. And I might keep running. He's gonna come back, try to finish the job. But he found her. I'm gonna run all the way over here, and the thing is, will he chase me or not is my question. Now I need to heal up. Before I find the generator. Two were about to pop though, so I might just go for just there's a generator there, not popped yet. Blue one, that's not rare, so we need to go for the here he comes. He's not coming this way, he's going back to Shack. I don't know why he keeps going to Shack. Must be chasing someone. Ah, yeah, he's chasing Sable. Don't go for great skill checks, go for good ones here. Don't go for great, go for good. I need to circle back on Shack just to get the chest. There she goes. There's one. Where's the other one? There. I'll go over here. Oh, she's opening that one. Shit, he already saw me. Okay, I need to get out. Please. Oh my frick. No one escapes death again. Jeez. This is going horrible. Ugh. I'm dead. Oh well. Why couldn't she just open that? It wasn't coming for you, it's just me. Oh well. Third time's the charm. Let's see if we can get a rare item and skip this time. Kinda wanna finish one tome before I save a client. Or finish one tome challenge, I mean. Oh. Those chips I'm eating, or crisps, or what they're called. Um, oh, did I ever finish the story about the locker, the box, the telephone box? Anyways, so when I write on the whiteboard, I write it in Faroese typically as a vertelefoner i skapet, which means telephones into the closet. And sometimes I write it in English, and then I've written closet once or twice. And then I correct myself. I say it's not called closet; it must be called box or something in English. And then we get into a discussion, and one of them it's been nagging one of the students. So she's like, she is one student that's she's extremely interesting personality, extremely impatient. She's impatient so that I noticed how impatient she is. Uh, Typically, I play a lot of cahoots with students. Students typically kind of suffer my Kahoot antics, right? So I read the questions aloud and I give the scores as they go and stuff like that. Ugh, I shouldn't have started this one, I guess. Um, she went around and got us all six. Very good. And you get six so fast. It's like bam, I'm already broken. I feel like going downstairs, getting that box. There's the thingy. We're not gonna skip this one, I think. It's just too strong a killer. If he's played right, which looks like it is. Okay, we're cleaning. In which case, I think I will clean as well. Let's get this up and running though first. That sound was the killer getting the thingy. Jeez, he's got two. What do we do here? I need to go, I think. He's just got a hex running as well. We're screwed. We are definitely screwed. Okay. Let's use this one. Let's not get sick. He's going upstairs, I'm gonna go on another gen. Let's go on this one. Because I don't want to get sick. I screamed, did she see that? Yes, she did. She's good. We are getting slaughtered. You should cleanse now that Talita gave it her power. Yeah. I've played her, and for example, against a noob, you just cleanse all the time because the story, yeah. So I guess the noob you just cleansed all the time because I never use the fountains. I'm too distracted going around kicking generators and stuff. Now against pro, the fountains are deadly because she gets a ranged attack, right? And also when I played her, I used my time trying to affect players. She never did that. She just did the generators like that, right? That's how she infects players, not the other way around. That's extremely pro of her. And as soon as you've cleansed yourself, you're kind of locked out of everything, you know. You can't touch a infected machine. You can't go near an infected survivor. You can't rescue an infected survivor for hook. You're just like kind of locked into a bad game. So this is a good plague player, and in my experience, at least my skill level, I don't stand a chance if it's a good one of those. She's just such a strong killer. She's gonna get a 4K with 5 gens still left, I think. That says a little bit about her abilities and skill level, of course. So we just jump right in, back in. Oh yeah, the story, that girl, extremely interesting student. So I have, average of probably 20 students in each class, and I have an average of, let's say, 4 or 5 classes each year. And which means, what's that, 100 students? And then I play Kahoot in many classes, most of them I would say. And I do this, so I'm very used to it, right? And I have my special setup for a Kahoot. I like 8 questions, and it takes about 10 minutes of the lesson, and I can do an 8-question Kahoot, and 8 relevant questions for the text and everything very fast. And I've made hundreds of them, and I played them several times each because you kind of do it in several classes and repeat the stories and the Kahoots that belong to them. Anyways, so my experience with Kahoots is a lot. And she is one of, I think there was one other student once that is too impatient in between questions, that she'll yell out, "Come on, let's go," and stuff like that, and regularly. And it's extremely rare that a student is that impatient. Oh, yeah, I thought it was a zombie. So a Kahoot question might be, let's say we're doing this chest, right? It's very easy to create multiple choice questions once you have the knowledge, right? So I'm playing Detective Tab. You could say something like, which of these perks belongs to Detective Tab, or is a starter perk for Detective Tab? Or you could say, how many chests are in an average map? Or you could say, you should not say which of these perks does not belong to Detective Tab, because that's a no question and it confuses students. There's no need to confuse them. You're trying to gauge their knowledge, not confuse them in any way. You could say, here we have the raid. What perks are what raid? You could say, oh, I ran badly there. You could say, what's the raids map? You could say, in this map, you could ask about some of the Detective Tab's perks. Let's say, one of them gives great skill checks when you're in the zone of the killer, right? So you could say, how close do you have to be for the killer when you have the perk level 3, or you could ask, how many stacks of great skill checks can it acquire? Or you could, what's his other perks? He can throw a rock, right? I can't remember the text on that, but you could probably ask a couple of questions for that perk. And and so on and so on. It's easy to create 8 Kahoot questions, and you just type them in, and the answers. What was I talking about? I am. But her reaction to a Kahoot. So when let's say one of my questions is, which of these perks is a starter perk for Detective Tab? And then I give 3 questions, and one of us is stakeout, right? So I'll say stakeout, and I'll just take some of the ones we have here. Open-handed, and we'll take Ace in the Hole, and we'll take Plunder's Instinct, right? Which all 3 I think belong to Ace. Not that should be the. Let's get a heal from Sable. Sable, can I trouble you for a heal? I do have a chest thingy, but she's not. She's a little bit blind, I think. Trouble you for a heal. The other one is cutting chase, so we need to rescue. Sable is a sneaky. She's never gonna get hooked. But she's not gonna finish a gen either. So I'll read that when I do the Cahoots. I'll read that. So next question, and I say, which of these perks is a starter perk for Detective Tab? Will he come? Yeah, there he is. That's sophisticated. Go rescue this next one. And while I read it, students answer. Then after I read it, I press the next part of the assignment, and then I'll read the scores. Not the scores, I'll just say in front is. I'll just read the list of names. And typically at that point, very rarely a student would say, come on, let's go. And being that impatient is very rare. And that combined with the fact that she is very proper, so she's been either, in an old-fashioned kind of setting, you would say she's raised right? So she doesn't step out of line with her impatient, not at all. Or I guess that is out of line, saying, come on, that would be out of line, right? There goes Sir Sable. First chance he gets to hook Sable. How long have you been playing games, by the way? The Dead by Daylight game? I'm not sure. A couple of years, I think. When I started playing, they only had, in general, computer games very early on. Before PC. My mother did have a personal computer. It was called a Genie 2. It used 5.6-inch floppies or whatever those were. And when I started playing computers, so I did use that a little bit. But when I started playing computers, it was game controllers like the early ones, which had, the two paddles and you hit a ball in between them. That classic game. Stuff like that. I had two of those controllers, or we inherited them from my uncle. He had them, and then he went to Denmark or something, and we borrowed them. He's going which way? That way. We are going straight here. See if we can get a rare item to bring with us if we get hatch. And then we're gonna go find the gin. Not lucky with the rare items today, but so be it. Let's find the gin. There's a gen upstairs here. This one is finished. In which case we go downstairs. Let's go this way. That looks like a... no. There's none in here. There's no chest either. Which means our basement there just got popped. Where shall we go next? Oh, somebody just got down. That's her. Which means we can go to this one. Let's go. What's that? He's going which way? He's come back here, right? She's going for rescue. Shall I just stay? No, let's hide. Let's hide. Let's not make it easy for him. He's going back to Jen, I think. Oh, he was there. Damn it. He's patient. He is a patient one. I did not expect. That's fine. But I'm a little bit of time. And I am dead. That's a good run. Yeah, I've played some games quite a lot. How about you, Bossy? How long have you been gaming? The first thing I bought that was totally my own was a ZX Spectrum 48K. It had a tape recorder, and the tapes would be, you would run the tapes and you would press them and it would sound like meow, and the game would load by the sound of the tape. My favorite game on that one was Bruce Lee, that was called, and you can program your own games, and I tried to program a couple, and I learned to program at that one. I think it was BASIC, the programming language, and I just learned it on my own because the keyboard on the ZX Spectrum had the functions of the programming language. So R had a R on it, but right next to the R was run and ready, and I can't remember which commands, right? And P would have print and so on. I started on a PS2, GTA San Andreas, but on a gaming it with Xbox 360 with Battlefield 3. Nice, very nice. Yeah, so I learned programming with the ZX Spectrum, and then I got a Commodore 64, which was an upgrade. It also had a tape recorder. And after the Commodore 64, I got a Amiga 500. The Amiga 500 you could link, you could play LAN. We did a lot of that. That was so fun. That was our first networking gaming, right? But the internet wasn't at that point available. That was during the 80s. And the internet came around during, or the first time I got access to the internet was 1994, I think. And so the internet at that point was dial-up. You had to have a modem and you had to dial for a connection. And again, that sound to get a connection to the phone service, and it cost a lot. And then we started playing the first online games, and my first online game that I really got into was called Realms of Despair, which was a MUD, M-U-D, multi-user dungeon. It was the precursor for online role-playing games, and it was a text-based game, a role-playing game, and I played it. That one I played hours and hours and hours and hours. Just like, I'm sure, and like Dead by Daylight, for example, right? You just pour your life into it almost. That one really got me thinking about priorities, and because I had poured so many hours into it, I remember I came to a realization after a long time playing that game. I came to the realization that I want to get into the basement. But yeah, let's go upstairs instead. Or let's just start a generator. If there's one here, there is not, in which case we go upstairs. That was a waste of time. I played that game a lot, Realms of Despair, a lot. And I got some advanced things in it, and we started soloing some bosses you weren't supposed to be able to solo, and I remember me and my friends played that game a lot. I keep saying a lot. And then I remember I sat once and I was playing it and I wasn't feeling very happy. I can't find a machine. There's no one here either. There's one. Jeez, that took me a long time. Find one generator. Is he coming this way? Yes. I'll go downstairs this way. Oh, let's go this way. He's gonna jump. That's a good one from him. Very good. Very good. Or a bad one from him. Yeah, I had this realization after spending all that time. And I was playing and I was grinding some mob and I wasn't having fun, and I thought, what have I accomplished in this game? What have I really accomplished? Yes, I have this item or these items that are really... And it was a game where you could get like extremely rare things, right? Unique things. And I had unique things. You could like do a public quest that was offered, and if you came in first, second, or third in that quest, you would get some points that were called quest points. And those quest coins, like 5 quest points, you could use to rename an item, or you could use like 10 quest points to add a stat to an item. So I had a full gear of renamed item, and they had stats that no other player could have. Those they didn't exist, right? So you had to get an extremely good item and then add stats to it and stuff like that. And is he coming back? No. Okay, you think he is coming back? You're gonna further save. Should I come with him? We haven't done a generator yet. Let's just do him. Yeah. I need to get cleansed there. Yeah. So I have all these items and this character, and I'm better than many other characters have not best. I know some who have spent twice as much or 3 times as much time as me doing these quests and getting these items and everything in this game, and then I wondered, what have I done? What is it? And it felt like an epiphany for me, at least, to find out that what I've done is, on some server somewhere, oopsie daisy, I've changed some ones, and I see kind of blocking our entrance. Is it still there? No. I've changed some ones and zeros into other ones and zeros. That's it. And this server will probably at some point lose that data. I haven't done anything else. I haven't, done some great miracle, left some legacy or anything like that. It's just manipulated bits. Damn it. Sorry, friendo. Shouldn't have kept you so long. Shouldn't have kept you so long. She is about to finish that thingy. He's coming this way. He's not coming this way, so I can go there. Do you want hatch? Sure, yeah. I would love hatch. The lives, I'm guessing, is the Wesker. No, the lives is the Nancy. Or the Robin. Well, let's see who gets caught first. Either you or me. Either you or me. Let the... oh. Hello. How are you, Wesker? Wesker seems nice. I'm just going around doing little chest openings because I have a tome challenge of escaping with a very rare item while using ease in the hole. And I found my very rare item, but I can't help myself. I still... Oops. Well, I should have gone for the sabotage there, I guess. Does he want us to heal or not? I'm not sure. As he turned friendly on us all of a sudden. Does he want his full hooks? I do not need hatch for the challenge though. I just need to escape. So you can have hatch if you want. If we both get a chance to escape. You wanna heal or? Nope. Let's see if there's no gen here. Might be one outside. Let's drop this one. Let's use some sabotage and get some blood points there. There's one. Is there a... generator here somewhere? That's this her second hook. There's a gen. There's a gen upstairs right here. Cool, thank you very much, Mr. Whisker. I will try to be quick on the generators. I don't have to wait too long. What a nice whisker. Cool, cool. I will finish a particular Tom challenge if I escape with the current item. And oops, sorry. And so thank you for being so kind. Is Whisker your main? Just practicing hugs. If you're doing hugs with Whisker, then I'm guessing he's at least in your favor, in your rooster, or trying to get into your rooster. I am not able to do hugs either with Wesker or with Billy or anyone like that, I'm afraid. I just don't have the skills. I should probably run some of the real difficult perks. One of the perks I've kind of dropped as a survivor is the stun a killer 4 times with a pallet in one game perk. I kind of dropped that one because I felt it would take too long to do it. And well, all it takes is a nice killer, right? If you get a nice killer, and especially if you're streaming and they come in the chat, then you might be able to recruit them to your challenge. Here goes the last gen. And I'm not gonna pick up that item. Instead, I will go here. Let's just open this chest, see what's in there. Robin might be interested. I'm probably gonna leave with the toolbox I have. Hello, Robin. Thank you very much, friendly Wesker. item of interest, I got my tongue challenge. Oh, nice. Can I hardly keep my eyes open? I'm gonna go see. Yeah. Good night. And thank you for joining and keep me company, you pussy. I am gonna probably call the night here as well. I got my tongue challenge from a P100 whisker. I love my whisker. Yeah, nice. I forgot to partake in chat. You guys were saying GGs and stuff. I can't see chat. Oh, I see. I am. The IFC's here. GG. GG, you too. That's a fun game, yeah. Escape 2 chases, 1 using sprint burst. Let's put that on next. That was a funny game. And is that a good map for a whisker? I'm guessing it's not too bad, right? It's not too bad. Yeah. I try to chill, but after a MMR reset, I've just had endless chance of new players, so I can't do hogs or anything. But oh, I see. So yeah, where am I at? I'm at Killer Grade, Ash 2, and Bronze 4. Yeah, so I'm also getting. I usually, towards the end of the month, I usually get smoked all the time because I guess I play enough to get up to a rank where I'm outclassed. Yeah. So this is the period where I enjoy, I guess. Anyways, I think I'll say that's it for me. But I can definitely understand the other side of the coin. Yeah, a nice meeting you, the Rice Man, and the Ives. You too. Have a good night.